So if you suffer from neurodegenerative diseases, think about things like Parkinson, Alzheimer's, dementia, this product is one of the prime products I would recommend for any of the neurodegenerative diseases, but practically for any degenerative diseases. Just know how many people nowadays have arthrosis of the hips, arthrosis of the knees, need what you call hip replacement, all of that. So that we can help as well by using this product. So the reason we have 20,000 research papers is because this product has so many different properties that can be researched. It has an effect on the immune system. We spoke on the first killer, doctors. So the first thing you want to do is stay away from doctors, okay? And the best way to stay away from doctors is to take care of yourself. Step one, take care of yourself. Second step is heart disease. This has an effect on heart disease. So we can help ourselves with that. The next one is what's called cancer. And cancer is a defect in your immune system. Well, there are two parts to that. You have what we can call a physical defect. And of course, we have mental, emotional defects. Then we have genetic defects. And we have also toxic, substrates that can irritate the body, can create cancer. But in cancer, there are many ways we can cure ourselves, but the one important thing is to help the immune system. I'm very big into mental training. So I just developed an anti-cancer new product with 24 audios where we train the mind to cure the body. But the best supplement to take in cancer is now the turmeric as well, to help the immune system to become stronger. And because turmeric has so many different effects, it's not just the immune system, it opens the capillaries, so we get more oxygen into cancer, and that is also oxygen is an enemy of cancer. So doing breathing exercises combined with turmeric is a great way to even protect yourself better against cancer. And of course, having emotional balance is as well. So this part of the whole thing. So you can understand my excitement on this. So many people will tell you the following: I want to test the product first. Bullshit. Okay, there's nothing to test, because you need to take the products for the next 20 years to get the effects on the investment in that. If you're already sick, if you already have symptoms, it is not a product you take today, the symptoms are gone tomorrow. You will have to test at least 6 months for have the full benefit of the products. That's what requires healing. So when my patients come into my practice, I would tell them, listen, you're going to sign a commitment to come for the next 2 years to me. It takes 2 years with holistic practice to reverse all the damages that has been caused to your body by your lifestyle, your stress level, your toxic amount that you took in. It takes 2 years to regenerate the body. So how are you going to test a product and take it for 1 week and come and tell me, oh, it doesn't work for me? Remember, this is bullshit. If they want to test the product, they have to commit to test it for 2 years. Do you understand that? So do not let that be an argument. We're not looking for testers. This product has been scientifically tested. We do not test. What does a tester do? A tester is looking for subjective improvements. Now, let me tell you a story. When I was an acupuncturist, I would tell my patients, you need a minimum 10 treatments before we can evaluate if the treatments are successful or not. Because there are 3 stages in reversal of disease. The stage number 1 is stopping the process. Okay, so we stop the process. That takes time. That can take up to 2-3 months. Then we have the in-between phase. Now we're working on what I would say building up the defense mechanism. And then you go into phase 3, and that's regeneration. And regeneration, this is also something you need to understand, because we'll be testing this in the future as well, is that turmeric has an effect on the stem cells. And why the stem cells so important is because the stem cells is what rejuvenates our body, what regenerates the body. So it also has the effect on the stem cells. So that's one thing for you to understand. But it takes time. So if one person tells you, yeah, I want to try it out, You say, okay, well, you have to try it out at least for a year and preferably 2 years, because then we can see the whole process. Does it make sense? So don't let people come up with these excuses. I want to try it out for a month and then see if it's going to work for me. That is not the way turmeric works. Turmeric works. You are in for the long term. And if you already are sick, it takes time to reverse the process, period. So you need at least, let's say at least 3 to 6 months to stop the process. And then you get the regeneration process, who can take another 6 months and maybe another year or so. Yes, when I was in my practice, a lot of people will heal in a shorter period of time. If you have a headache, that's not a degeneration process. That's easy to heal. Pain in your shoulder, easy to heal. But when you come in with arthritis, when you come in with other degenerative diseases, that takes time because the body is already degenerated. So that's what we're looking at. So it is good to have this knowledge, because when you talk to people, they will start asking you these questions. And remember, if you don't know how to answer the question, I'm here for you. So you can ask the question in the group chat. I will answer you. And some of you already asked. I will always be there for you to answer that part for you as well. So that's one part. That's the medical part, which is the most important part. But it's not only for you, but also for your friends, for your family, and then just tell them this is a long-term product. It's not a short-term product, which is what you later will see is good for a business, because long-term means that the people really seriously want to use this product. They need to go on what we call auto shipment. It is not, you don't buy a bottle, you test it out, and then you say, okay, it didn't work. You need to be able, if you have friends and family, tell them, all right, that you need to take this at least for a year and then evaluate. That's the number one commitment. And you cannot do anything wrong. I can tell you, everybody take this product for a year. There will be benefits. Some benefits will be visible. Some benefits will not be visible right away. All right, so just think about it. So until a better product comes along, I'll be taking this product. So for now, I'm committed. For the coming years to come, I'll be taking this product, and I'll be looking better and better. This year, I'm going to celebrate 70. I'm looking forward to celebrating 80, because I've been taking this product for 10 years. I must be younger and fitter than now. That's my commitment to the product, number one. And you can understand my enthusiasm and excitement for this product. And I recommend for everybody, and especially for men, if you still have a prostate, take extra dosage of this product, because you want to protect your prostate against degeneration. Very, very important. I've been playing a little bit also with steaming the product to see if that will have benefits with people who have kind of lung problems. I would say it's not conclusive yet. I don't think it's an advantage, because the absorption rate is already so great in the blood that steaming the product doesn't add any advantages. The other thing I've been trying is to apply it locally with plasters that seem to have some effect. So, for example, if you have a knee inflammation, you can put some thing and put plaster over a drop on the skin, put a plaster on it, because the skin will also absorb it really, really very well as well. So you can play and try out different things in it. What I recommend you to do is just put it in everything that is warm, in your food and stuff like that, coffee, drop in your tea, wherever. It is fun. Everywhere I go with my little bottle. Even in restaurants, I put a drop in my food and stuff like that. And then some other people ask me, what is it? Now you have a beautiful conversation when people ask you, what are you using, right? And they, knowing me being a crazy health nut doctor, you can get really people that will be interested. So if you carry your bottle with you, you use it everywhere, you start the conversation. So you don't sell to people. You just express what you know, and you tell them, this kind of things I've been telling you here. And if they have more questions, you always are free to ask it. So that's the product. This is my enthusiasm and excitement about the product. And I'll be honest with you, I've developed over 1,000 different natural products over my career. And a lot of them have disappeared, not because they're not good, but because the laws have been changed. Big Pharma has taken homeopathy for a big part out of it. We need to now prove everything to such a degree that's almost not worth it anymore to bring homeopathic products in the market. So a lot of my products are based on homeopathy. Thank God in America, we still have for health professional detox programs. And this year, I'm going to start teaching more about that. So the product, I'm 100% enthusiastic about the product. And if you have any question in the future, feel free to ask. Just remember the two things. It is not about short term. It's about long term. It's about a part of the investment. For if you're sick, again, remember 1 to 2 years. And if you're healthy, it's a lifelong journey until something else comes along. So this is for you.